TV soap news and spoilers say that Ambyr Michelle unveils the heart-wrenching depth of Eva in Beyond the Gates. In a world where secrets fester and family ties fray under the weight of betrayal, actress Ambyr Michelle has pulled back the curtain on her enigmatic character, Eva, in the gripping drama Beyond the Gates. In a recent interview that has sent ripples through the show's fervent fanbase, Michelle shared revelations that delve deep into Eva's psyche, illuminating the emotional turmoil, complex relationships, and hidden desires that define her journey. For fans eager to understand the soul of this tragic yet resilient character, Michelle's insights paint a vivid picture of a woman caught between loyalty, heartbreak, and the desperate yearning for connection. This article expands on those revelations, weaving a tapestry of Eva's struggles and Michelle's masterful portrayal, while exploring the dramatic undercurrents that make Beyond the Gates a must-watch saga. At the heart of Beyond the Gates lies Eva, a character whose life is a mosaic of pain, abandonment, and the relentless pursuit of healing. Ambyr Michelle describes Eva as a soul burdened by tragedy, her spirit shaped by a past that refuses to release its grip. Eva's story is one of loss, her sense of self fractured by the absence of unconditional love from those who should have cherished her most, her parents. Michelle explains that Eva carries the weight of a parental complex, a psychological wound rooted in the neglect and emotional distance she experienced growing up. This complex manifests as a deep-seated need for approval, particularly from her mother, Leslie, a figure whose toxicity casts a long shadow over Eva's life. Leslie, portrayed as a villain whose manipulative tendencies have left scars on her daughter, is a central figure in Eva's narrative. Michelle reveals that Eva's journey is one of healing, a slow and arduous process of piecing together a heart shattered by rejection. Eva feels abandoned, Michelle shared in her candid interview, her voice tinged with empathy for the character she embodies. She's spent her life yearning for a connection that was never fully there, and that longing defines so much of who she is. This sense of abandonment permeates Eva's every decision, from her interactions with others to her internal struggles, making her a character that resonates deeply with audiences who have faced similar emotional battles. Yet, despite the darkness that surrounds her, Eva is not defined solely by her pain. Michelle emphasizes that Eva possesses an innate loyalty, a sweetness that shines through even in her darkest moments. She's kind, almost to a fault, Michelle notes, highlighting Eva's capacity for love despite the wounds she carries. This duality, strength intertwined with vulnerability, makes Eva a compelling figure, one whose journey captivates viewers week after week. As Michelle delves into Eva's psyche, it becomes clear that her character's complexity is a driving force behind the show's emotional depth, setting the stage for a narrative that is as heart-wrenching as it is hopeful. The fractured bond with Leslie. One of the most compelling aspects of Eva's story is her tumultuous relationship with her mother, Leslie. Described by Michelle as a toxic force, Leslie is a character whose actions have left Eva grappling with feelings of inadequacy and betrayal. The dynamic between mother and daughter is fraught with tension, a push and pull of love and resentment that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Michelle explains that reconciling with Leslie would require a monumental shift in her mother's behavior, a genuine, heartfelt change that seems unlikely given Leslie's history of manipulation. For Eva to even consider forgiveness, Leslie would have to show real remorse, Michelle says, her words underscoring the depth of Eva's pain. It's not just about saying sorry, it's about proving it through actions. Yet, despite the seemingly insurmountable divide, Michelle reveals a surprising facet of Eva's character, her willingness to forgive. Eva's broken heart, while a source of her vulnerability, also makes her quick to extend grace, particularly to her parents. Eva is so loyal, sweet, and kind that I feel like it wouldn't take much for her mother to win her back, Michelle admits, her tone reflecting the bittersweet nature of Eva's compassion. This revelation adds a layer of tragedy to Eva's story, as her forgiving nature leaves her open to further hurt. The audience is left wondering whether Leslie will exploit this vulnerability or if Eva's hope for reconciliation will finally be rewarded. This dynamic is further complicated by Eva's deep-seated need for her mother's approval. Michelle describes Eva as someone who clings to the idea of family, even when it hurts her. She wants to believe that her mother can change, that there's a version of Leslie who loves her unconditionally, Michelle explains. This longing drives much of Eva's behavior, from her hesitant attempts to rebuild their relationship to the moments of heartbreak when Leslie inevitably disappoints her. The interplay between hope and despair in Eva's relationship with her mother is a testament to Michelle's ability to bring nuance to her performance, capturing the raw emotion of a daughter caught in the orbit of a toxic parent. A sisterly rift and unspoken desires. If Eva's relationship with her mother is a storm, her bond with her older sister, Catherine "Cat" Richardson, is a quiet ache, a wound that festers beneath the surface. Michelle reveals that Eva yearns for a closeness with Cat, a desire that is complicated by Cat's tendency to push her away. Eva wants to be in a relationship with her sister, Michelle shares, her words laced with the weight of Eva's longing. But when Cat shuts her out, it feeds into Eva's insecurities. This dynamic paints a vivid picture of two sisters struggling to connect, their bond strained by unspoken resentments and differing life paths. Cat, as portrayed in Beyond the Gates, is a character who seemingly has it all: confidence, success, and a loving relationship with her boyfriend, Tom. For Eva, Cat's apparent perfection is both a source of admiration and a painful reminder of her own perceived shortcomings. Michelle notes that Eva's insecurities are amplified by Cat's achievements, creating a rift that is as much about Eva's internal struggles as it is about their interactions. Eva looks at Cat and sees everything she wishes she could be, Michelle explains. It's hard for her to feel like she measures up. This tension takes a dramatic turn when Eva's feelings spill over into her interactions with Tom, Cat's sweet and hot boyfriend. Michelle reveals a shocking twist in Eva's arc. Her initial flirtation with Tom began as a petty act of rebellion, a way to lash out at Cat for her perceived rejection. At first, Eva was just trying to get under Cat's skin, Michelle admits, her voice hinting at the complexity of Eva's motivations. But now, she's actually starting to like him. This revelation adds a layer of moral ambiguity to Eva's character, transforming her from a sympathetic figure into one whose actions blur the line between victim and instigator. The love triangle that emerges between Eva, Cat, and Tom is a powder keg of emotion, threatening to upend the fragile balance of their relationships. Michelle's portrayal of Eva's conflicting feelings, guilt over betraying her sister, desire for Tom's affection, and a desperate need for validation, adds a thrilling dimension to the narrative. Fans are left to ponder whether Eva's feelings for Tom will lead to redemption or ruin, and how her actions will shape her already strained bond with Cat. Michelle's ability to navigate these emotional complexities ensures that Eva remains a character who is both relatable and unpredictable, keeping viewers glued to their screens. The emotional core of Eva's journey. At its core, Evas Story is one of resilience in the face of adversity. Michelle's insights reveal a character who is defined not only by her pain but by her capacity for growth. Eva's journey is a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure, to seek healing even when the odds seem insurmountable. Eva's broken heart makes her vulnerable, but it also makes her strong, Michelle reflects. She's fighting to find her place in a world that hasn't always been kind to her. This fight is evident in every aspect of Eva's character, from her fraught relationships to her internal struggles. Michelle's performance brings to life the raw emotion of a woman who refuses to be defined by her past, even as it threatens to consume her. The actress's ability to convey Eva's vulnerability without sacrificing her strength is a masterclass in character development, making Eva one of the most compelling figures in Beyond the Gates. For fans, Michelle's revelations offer a glimpse into the heart of a character whose story is far from over. The actress hints at future developments that will test Eva's resilience, teasing dramatic confrontations and unexpected alliances. There's so much more to come for Eva, Michelle says, her eyes sparkling with excitement. She's going to face challenges that will push her to her limits, but I think fans will be surprised by how she rises to the occasion. The power of Michelle's performance. Ambyr Michelle's portrayal of Eva is nothing short of transformative, breathing life into a character who is both deeply flawed and profoundly human. Her ability to capture Eva's emotional complexity, her pain, her hope, her contradictions, has made her a standout in Beyond the Gates. Michelle's interview offers a window into the dedication she brings to the role, revealing the thought and care she invests in understanding Eva's motivations. Playing Eva is like peeling back layers of an onion, Michelle says. Every scene reveals something new about her, and I'm constantly discovering new depths to her character. This depth is evident in the way Michelle navigates Eva's relationships, from the fraught dynamic with Leslie to the complicated bond with Kat and the forbidden attraction to Tom. Each interaction is imbued with a sense of authenticity, drawing viewers into Eva's world and making them feel her triumphs and heartaches as if they were their own. Michelle's performance is a reminder of the power of storytelling, of the way a skilled actor can transform a character into a living, breathing entity that resonates with audiences long after the credits roll. What lies ahead for Eva as Beyond the Gates continues to unfold? Eva's story promises to be a roller coaster of emotion, with twists and turns that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. Michelle's revelations have set the stage for a narrative that is as dramatic as it is poignant, a tale of a woman fighting to reclaim her sense of self in a world that has tried to break her. Will Eva find the strength to forgive her mother, or will Leslie's toxicity prove too much to overcome? Can she mend her relationship with Kat, or will her feelings for Tom drive a permanent wedge between them? These questions linger in the minds of viewers, fueling anticipation for what lies ahead. For those eager to dive deeper into Eva's world, Michelle encourages fans to stay tuned. Eva's journey is just beginning, she says with a smile. There's so much more to explore, and I can't wait for everyone to see where her story takes her. With Michelle at the helm, Eva's arc is sure to be a highlight of Beyond the Gates, a testament to the power of a character who embodies the complexities of the human experience. In sharing these insights, Ambyr Michelle has not only deepened our understanding of Eva but also heightened the anticipation for the next chapter of Beyond the Gates. Her revelations offer a glimpse into a character whose struggles and triumphs mirror our own, reminding us of the resilience it takes to heal a broken heart. As we await the next episode, one thing is certain: Eva's story is far from over, and with Michelle's masterful performance, it's a journey we won't soon forget. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.